put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning, viewers. We just had about 7:26 a.m. and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough, Tobago. As we continue the conversation this morning, we are chatting with Kathlyn Sterling. Let me make sure I get the pronunciation right this time. Kathlyn Sterling, acting inspector out at the Roxborough Police Station for the T.T.P.S. Good morning to you and welcome.
Hi, good morning to you, sir, and welcome to all this. Good morning to all listening viewers.
All right, certainly. We're happy to have you this morning. This is a new face on behalf of the T.T.P.S, and we're happy to have you here. So we're getting started this morning. Just give us some insights into the Roxborough Police Station. How have things been up on that end, on the eastern side of the island?
Okay, well, the Roxborough Police Station is a relatively quiet district. Prevalent crime up in that area is more so house breaking and larceny. The district comprises of start from Kings Bay up to Studley, Shagney Hill in Pembroke. That's where our district starts and ended.
All right, excellent. So we're diving straight on in. We're talking Tobago. In recent times, we've seen some of the challenges occurring as it relates to breakings and so on, criminal activities and that kind of thing on the island. What has the progress of the T.T.P.S been in terms of seeking really to bring forward justice for those who have lost loved ones in circumstances and so on, and those who have been the victims of criminal activities amongst others?
Well, first thing I want to say, persons who have lost loved ones, been victim of crime, the T.T.P.S is aware of it, and we are working hard to solve these crimes. We are sending our comfort to the victims, and we know at the TPS we are caring bunch of persons, and we're working really hard to solve these crimes. Now we see that the prevalent crime, as you say, is break-ins in the Tobago division, not just the Eastern, but the Tobago division is one of our tower crimes. But we see that we having a good detection rate when it comes to our break-ins and our larcenies. But what we asking our stakeholders, which is our business owners and our citizens, is to help us in alleviating these crimes that we are having. So we are asking residential owners to secure their homes properly, have proper doors and windows. You know, we have a culture in Tobago that Tobago is safe, nothing happened, but we see the paradigm is changing, right? And we are having these crimes. So we just asking people to secure their homes properly, make their homes hard target so that thieves cannot enter their homes easily. We're asking business owners. It makes no sense we have $1 million worth of goods in our stores and $1,000 worth in security. Yeah, so we asking business owners to do proper security. We want invest in alarm systems. We have Digicel and B-Mobile as our providers doing alarm systems, invest in cameras, and each business owner, if you have a camera and I have a camera, we look out for each other. Yeah, we asking business owners not to leave large cash or sum in your business space. Try and deposit that money into the bank throughout the day so that you don't make an opportunity for thieves to get into your business space and steal your money or whatever items you have there.
All right. We would have also seen quite recently again in the happenings what took place on the highway there in terms of the victim that would have lost his life and so on. What has the follow-up been in relation to that? The last time I know the indication was that it is being investigated and looked into. What's the status?
Well, so, you know, active investigation, we're not supposed to talk much about it, but I could assure you that the T.T.P.S is investigating. It is a process that must happen, and is still under investigation. But in saying that, we also asking pedestrians when crossing the road, to be very careful. Do not, especially in the night period, do not use dark areas to cross when crossing. If you are crossing in the night, try and have reflector vests on. Try and look for the lights where you could use the mechanism that is available to you to cross the roadway. Use walkovers. Or when you're crossing, ensure that no vehicle is passing so that you could get to the other side safely.
All right. What we'd also like to get, we are at that point, and I know you spoke about residents taking on their responsibility. What assurances do we have from the standpoint of the TTPS, even after we have taken on the responsibility to put in, better security systems, make ourselves a hard target, and you still have some of the criminal elements still pushing the limit to get on there? What kind of assurances can the TTPS give in terms of response and so on? To those who may really call and need urgent assistance, some of whom cry out for a time when you heard person saying you call and then there isn't a vehicle or you don't get a response. What are the assurances from the TTPS in this December period as we look to wrap up the year?
Well, so we're in the Christmas season, and I heard you use the term that when you call, there is no vehicle. And we have moved away from not having a vehicle in the station, because we have 5 stations with different units within the Tobago division, and what we do, we network. So calling the station and saying that you don't have a vehicle, that don't happen anymore. What we need to do, we need to call 999, and calling 999, we know we have a fast response time. What the TTPS is doing through is the Christmas season, and we know we're stepping up our game. So we have patrols 24 hours on the outside. So we bringing back our staff on their day off so that we'll have that continuous patrol to continue to have the citizens to feel safe and secure out there. So that is what we are doing in the TTPS for the Christmas season and going forward.
All right, excellent. Any other guidance that you would want to share with our viewers this morning as gentle reminders? Because, I like to say it's not a case that we don't know, but it's a case that sometimes we get so comfortable that we take it for granted. What are some of the things you would definitely want to remind those of us out there about in the circumstances, and particularly within this Christmas season? Things working out for some of us and we're going and shop big. What are some of the things you'd want to provide some guidance with?
Okay, first of all, I want to provide guidance in road safety. In the Christmas season, and we have a lot of Christmas parties, and persons going to Christmas parties and consuming alcohol or drug. So we're asking persons, don't drink and drive. If you know you're drinking, have a designated driver to take you. We're asking persons to maybe carpool when they're going out so that they could return home safely. We're asking you, if you're going to an event, leave home earlier than the time so that you don't have to be rushing to get there, right? In terms of shopping, as you say, it's Christmas and everybody's buzzing and we shopping, but we have to be aware of our surroundings when we are out there. Try to use cashless transaction as much as possible. When we're using our cards, be aware of our surroundings. Ensure that our cards are not out of our sight. Ensure that when we put in our PIN numbers, that no wrong is a wrong. No one is seeing the numbers that we are punching in. Ladies, even men, when we shopping, ensure that our bags are closed, that we do not provide opportunity for thieves to snatch our bags. If someone bumps into you, don't take it for granted that is accidentally. Check your belongings immediately to ensure that you still have your valuables and items within your bag. When we are shopping, put our items in the trunk, don't leave it open-sided for persons to see, to get the opportunity to steal our stuff. Ensure car doors are locked, windows are up. Ensure that when we park in a lighting area and where persons are wrong, so that we don't give thieves the opportunity to break into our cars. Ensure that when we leave home, we lock our doors and windows. We ensure we ask the neighbor to keep an eye out. We have to look out for each other. Business owners, ensure that we have cameras, ensure that we have proper safety system inside, ensure that our workers are credible persons working in our organization. And to alleviate that, we could tap into the resources of the T.T.P.S to ensure that persons who are working with us are bona fide persons, that they help our customers when they in the business environment and not distress our customers.
All right, I see someone asking here about a certificate of character. What's the process for that, and are those being received in a timely manner now?
Yes, the process for a certificate of character, you have to go online, ttps.gov, and you fill out the form with all the relevant information. You print the document. While filling out the form, they will give you an appointment date, and then you come to the station. We do the certificate of character, and within 2 weeks, that character is ready. If is it that you need it for something urgent, arrangements can be made so that you could get in a timely manner.
All right, excellent. Now just remind us, telephone contacts in the event of an emergency, or if persons are trying to reach stations directly.
So in event of emergency, we call 999. Tobago, call 211. That is the fastest response you will get. 999-211.
All right, excellent indeed. So thank you very much again. Our first time appearance and doing exceptionally well indeed. Certainly Kathlyn Sterling, acting inspector out there at the Roxborough Police Station, representing the T.T.P.S here, continuing to connect with us. And I really want to say commendations going out to the T.T.P.S, making that effort far and wide here in the media on a regular basis to ensure that they keep us up to date, viewers, listeners, with the happenings here on the island. Even when there are tough times, they're still coming to report and to provide the details accordingly. So thank you very much again for joining us here on set this morning. Viewers, we want to continue to thank you, and I go to the live very quickly. I see in the mix we have Renrick, Job, Lavian, Ashby on the mix this morning, Donil. I see Julia Brown. Oh, and I missed the question previously. She'll be back with us shortly. Have no fear. Julia Brown, Ria is going to be back with us shortly. I also see in the mix Auntie Dora Lyons, Gloria, Alec, Carol Fraser Davidson, Pearl, Murray Beard. Good morning to each and every one of you. Lisa James out there, Mrs. Charles out in Susulans, Crystal Washington, Tom. Good morning to each and every one of you. Continuing to tune in to the Tobago Updates morning show. I want to say, we continue to say thank you so much for choosing the Tobago Updates morning show, and we want to remind you that this is your opportunity to share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back. Understand that we have an up next in the lineup. Just before we head on out, yes, we've got Afisha Melville McCain, Program Coordinator of the Financial Literacy Secretariat, and we look forward to hearing about the exciting moves and things happening out there in the Financial Literacy Secretariat within the Division of Finance. So those upcoming discussions with Afisha McCain. Viewers, we want to remind you that this is your opportunity to share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.